for Kirk Street. Let's get this thing going. And the Sooners will kick this away to get us going. Inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The shotgun, it's a handoff. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Breaks free. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Finley. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back at the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. A huge defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. a return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Finley. Going for his running back. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackled there by the defense. Second and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. He brings it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Sooners pick up enough for a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Gets into space at the 50. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it rip. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Barnes. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, you know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Finley. Throw to the running back in the flat. Gets some space and on the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Wants to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Looking to throw here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back him all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense has it and still going. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now they're running on the toss. Finding space at the 20. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. We'll have to check that out. That's a costly mistake, grabbing the jersey there. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. He's going to pull it down and run.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Sooners offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. QB keeper all the way. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open. Takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Sooners. There was no catching him that time.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be a return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's Finley. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the ball.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. The quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it in the open. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap. He turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Looks left and finds his target there. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Finley. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
For 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Trying to get the throw off. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane as his drive's going to start with decent field position. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Pass position, they look for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Back to throw. It's Finley. The receiver grabs it. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. There's the handoff. Stock right there at the line. No gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
To throw, it's Barnes. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Finley. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation